3,
That's
2,
everyone.
1.
Alright.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 people in the party and the half orc has wandered off. Gotcha.
Welcome to Murmur Night Heroes.
Happy Pride.
Yes.
Right.
Or it doesn't have to be happy. It can be dour. It can be however you want it to be.
Rage filled.
Not all of that.
In celebration, we're playing Old School Essentials.
Be the brick you want to see in the world.
Yes, we are playing Old School Essentials, Advanced Fantasy. And I guess I can properly say we are playing the Temple of Elemental Evil because the last time you guys defeated or conquered or did something to the ruins of the moathouse. You defeated the beautiful cleric Lareth and converted his lieutenant Dung. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, and I made it up. To recruit or to turn the minions in the leftover minions inside the moat house to work for you guys.
Yes.
But we have to take care of what lurks at the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Yes.
Which he really tried to sell up as this terrible monstrous thing.
It is a horrible place. He says that it's, I mean, you guys look fairly well adventured, but this is what we would call a mega dungeon. Dun, dun, dun. So the only thing I know is that Lareth works for them. He was sent out here to commit raids, not in but around the village of Hamlet, and to recruit as many creatures of chaos and evil that he could, and to kick up some treasure to the Temple of Elemental Evil.
Ah.
Some branding.
And he was very concerned because you just took all the treasure and there's nothing to kick up. So they will probably come a looking, or someone will. Especially when Lareth doesn't report back, because he can't, because
he's been retired.
Lareth. He also did tell you that there was a nest of ghouls that you probably want to take care of before you claim this as 100% your own.
Right.
Could we make the ghouls? Well, could we make the ghouls into servants?
Ooh.
Hey, what's this we thing?
Hey, listen. If we're gonna start taking some of the profit here, it's a we thing. Sorry.
Oh, hold on. We in the profit? I wasn't aware we were even involved in any of this stuff. We just kind of wandered into them.
This is a company, and we have a couple of slots open if you want in.
And
I'm listening.
what were you doing otherwise?
Well, I mean, you're a member of the main adventuring group. That means you're entitled to a full share.
Well, hey. Oh, okay.
I don't know about full share. It's really appealed to me.
We can give you free
travel light and all that good stuff.
That's even better than a full share.
We have.
No, I didn't say you could have my share if I stay. I said I like travel light.
We have a potential fortress of our own. A base of operations from which we are accumulating staff. We are an adventuring startup.
Adventuring startup.
Okay, so work with me here. If
Dung is your first hire, huh?
What if I could use my
Zert was?
Zert, what happened to you? It was filled with promise, and yet your treachery now must live on within my bagpipe song.
Yeah, Zert.
Tiffany turns to you, Rodney, and goes, "Does he always do that?"
Bards,
Wax.
humans.
Yeah.
Humans
My favorite.
humans have a short lifespan, so they have to feel that time with far more effort.
I like the
Mhm.
ones that drink better.
Mm.
They're usually a
Speak,
little quieter.
speaking of drinks, so
Yeah, yeah. So meanwhile, Jung goes into the good stuff and breaks it out. You know, Lareth liked to live large. He definitely had like, his furs and ermines. You know, well, you saw he's got like a, very nice tableware. Anyway, while you guys are imbibing in this lovely, lovely wine, Dung says, "Yeah, Zert, you followed him here. That's why you came here. Was because of Zert."
yeah, actually, we came through here just for Zert because that big bag of money that he was always carrying around was ours.
Right. Well, I mean, that's kind of what he does. He was an agent, one among several actually, staying in Hamlet, reporting on, um, just the events going on there, keeping us abreast. And one of his standing orders was to any crew of promising adventurers to get in with them, assess them, and then act accordingly. So he obviously he must have thought you all were fools because he robbed you and took off. I guess. Well, and said no one said he was very good at his job.
Now,
Apparently not. He fell into my sword.
you
Yeah, no. Yeah.
you say there are other agents of the temple in Hamlet.
Yes,
Do you
there
have
are.
a list?
Well, I know I don't have a full list. Some of them know that they are. Some of them actually don't. But
What do you
if
mean
I
they are?
well,
But
I
they
mean
don't
they're
know?
under the influence of those who are.
Hmm.
They're just idiots who blab, I guess. I don't know what
Well,
you would call that.
a useful
They're not
idiot.
on the payroll. Yeah, they're not on the payroll. But if I were you, I would keep my tongue around the shopkeepers.
Oh, those guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we have a plan to deal with them as well.
Well, just I mean, I'm not going to tell you your business or anything, but be careful. They might not be liked, but these small town folk don't care for public executions.
Oh, well, I never said anything about a public execution. There
Well,
are alternatives to violence.
so there's so Ranos and Gremag, you would be good to watch your tongues around them, or at least not talk about anything worthwhile.
We can do that.
I'll take that under advisement, as we'll probably need to do some business with them. Let's see. I think we need to talk to the druid. We were asked by a druid to be careful around here. I'm sure they'll be very happy to know we've taken care of this place.
Yeah, we should probably let him know.
Yes.
What druid did you talk to?
I don't recall his name.
Oh, I can get you his name.
Let me
What
see
a
if
coincidence. We don't know his name either.
Well, you guys didn't talk to him, so. You guys
Is
got
this
in
a
here
job
through
that you guys
somewhere
took for him?
else. Let's see. Napot. Oh,
Napot.
Pitsami.
Yes, and the pot is the herdsman.
Right.
No, it's Napot
Napot is
Puma-
the druid, and then there's Nepot.
Tumakitiko. Napot Tumakitiko
Yes.
is the druid.
The one in the jungle though is Pitsami.
It's a Pitsami.
Yep.
From Null?
No, that's what the jungle druid introduced himself as.
The jungle
The one we met.
druid.
The one we met.
This is all in character.
Oh. Sorry.
The jungle druid? Pitsami. I know Pitsami. He's pretty well respected in Null so far as respect goes. I mean, there's rumors that he isn't even human. Or, humanoid. He looks at each of you and says, human-ish.
Oh.
No offense.
Careful there.
Ooh.
You wait till we have human resources department.
Ah.
Okay, so how far are these ghouls from us that you think we should take care of?
They're down in the lower level there where all the corpses are dumped.
Yeah, so the ghouls, pretty easy to get to. So I'm assuming when you came down here, you came past the bugbears.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you go back to that passageway and continue along it and take your first right to the west, there's a series of chambers or passageways and chambers, and that's where the crypt is.
What if I could charm the leader of the ghouls into working?
Yeah, undead are immune to charm.
Yeah, we would need something like a necromancer.
Well, unfortunately, that's just off the table.
Or we could just block the tunnel.
Well, I mean, we have Dagmark.
Well, I mean, really the only way that we were keeping them at bay, so to speak, was just a steady supply of food for them.
Oh, like
Probably
Just,
guessing.
they're just ghouls. They're just regular
Yeah.
old ghouls. Oh,
Yeah.
that's no problem.
Well, we have a pile of bodies in the hallway.
Oh,
Yeah, we could lure them all into one place and set them all on fire.
It's a bit chaotic,
think-
but okay.
They're ghouls.
I mean, could we lead the ghouls to the green slime pit that we've been using on everything else?
You destroyed the green slime.
Yeah, we set it on fire.
Oh, well, I mean, that does seem problematic then. You think it's still mad?
I'm
Green
seeing
slime
a
doesn't
theme
get
with
mad.
setting things on fire.
I'm pretty sure I'd turn ghouls automatically. I don't even have to roll.
We tested out. It's not like we couldn't handle them.
Well, I mean, so obviously you would know this.
Yeah, I don't think they're a threat to me.
Well, they're not a threat to the three of us either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They wouldn't
Yeah.
be a threat to us.
Well, they'd be a threat to Squitter.
Only if he gets in their way.
We could try.
He does tend to make a lot of noise with that bagpipe of his.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, his last name is Cutbait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
again, it's
ghouls
just
are ghouls are two hit die, or two plus hit die.
It's
Mhm.
two. I think anything with a
star.
special ability, like because I think
Yeah.
they paralyze, but I still
two
turn them
star.
automatically.
So, you want to clear out these ghouls first, and that way the fortress is definitely ours?
Sure.
I think clear them up. I don't want to leave
I
anything
mean,
behind.
I'm kind of inclined to say let's spin the numbers. You never know when we might need 2 or 3 ghouls. Then
Because
yeah.
waking up in the middle of the night and
There's
finding
like a
ghosts roaming
holding
all over
cell.
the place would be great.
There's holding cells here, aren't there? I seem to remember there being like jail cell kind of things.
Yeah.
There are jail cells.
Can I just herd them into a cell and we lock them in there?
Yeah, you would have to figure out a way to lift the gate that was designed for an ogre to lift.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Now, Doom did say that if several of us work together at it, but since Sargolg is nowhere to be found, I think we should leave that for another time.
Okay.
Well, so it's designed for 1800, which doesn't mean anything in this. So it's designed for 18 strength.
Hmm.
It's big enough so probably 2 of you could work it.
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna open up those? Do you want to
I
open
could
up
try
the?
with somebody.
Yeah, we can open up the portcullis and then try to herd the ghouls into the jail area.
Right. We'll flip it around and reverse it.
Which
Where the
coincidence?
zombies were.
Right, and also near where the stores were.
Right.
Hmm.
Oh, speaking of which, can anybody that doesn't have it wear chain?
I rattle myself at you.
Oh, are you already wearing it though?
Yeah, I'm already
Yeah,
wearing
okay.
chain. That
Same
was
here.
Tiffany's answer.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
Yeah, Dag, you need some plate mail, man.
Have to get some specially made.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we got the cash if you want to open this up, try to take care of the ghouls, and then run back to Hamlet, talk to the blacksmith. Or do you want to run back to Hamlet, talk to the blacksmith, and then come back and take care of the ghouls?
Let's do the
How about
ghouls first.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take care of the ghouls. They shouldn't pressure us too badly.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Off to the ghoul room. Oh, off to the crank first.
Gotta go
yeah.
crank one out.
Yes.
All right. So the crank is you go back up to ask the bugbears, back up the stairs to where that secret door you found was, where the crank room is.
What about the gnolls?
So
because we can actually
the
talk to the
gnolls.
gnolls.
They fucked off, didn't they?
They did, but they couldn't get out because blocked off.
Hey guys.
Blocked off. Hey, we're back. We weren't able to. Yeah, so you have gnolls and bugbears, and they're kind of like glaring at each other.
So, big news, everyone. If you want, you can work for us now.
What's all this then?
And I will display the beauteous armor.
Management change.
A change in management.
You defeated the master.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess whoever tells us to just desolate the countryside and grab humans to eat. Doesn't matter to me
Well,
who tells me to do it.
Yeah, we got to change the dietary plans for you guys.
yeah, kind of also a change. You see, we don't want you to raid the countryside anymore.
Well, business model has changed.
We would like you to help keep other motherfuckers from raiding the countryside.
Yeah, and those guys you can't eat.
Yeah.
And this falls into a much more lucrative plan for all of you.
Well, what lucrative is it? What are the benefits? We're not cannibals.
Well, no.
Oh, that's like
Mostly.
you now have a greater variety of victims that you will be able to take on in all likelihood. So, like variety is the spice of life.
You want us to prevent raids, but we were the raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So what would we actually be doing?
We're going to right-size the organization.
Well, like we said, this is also a choice. We discussed before. You could leave the area, go raiding someplace else if you wish, just not here.
Right.
Or you can join up with us, protect this section of the jungle from anyone else who thinks they can come into essentially your turf.
Our turf.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can live here.
And it would be ours.
Well, you'd have to share it with us.
But we like you.
And what do you want in return?
Make sure none of those jokers from the Temple of Elemental Evil come in here. Make sure that nobody messes with the village of Hamlet. And if they do, you have our backing to take care of it.
We might even help.
If they beat you, we will take vengeance.
Ooh.
You would take vengeance for us?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You've been nothing but good guys to us.
Mm-hmm.
Not to the drow.
Well,
what's a little misunderstanding?
I think our drow friends can forgive. Right?
Yes.
I just raised my eyebrow.
We can forgive and forget this time.
I say nothing.
But yeah.
Everyone
and we could stay here, right?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. The more you stay someplace where we know you're at, the better it is for everyone.
You can stay here. In fact, the long-term goal is to rebuild the keep upstairs.
Mm.
Oh.
So that we have a proper fortress.
It'd be a legendary fortress.
You're getting in on the ground floor of something great.
Well, I guess if we could eat the occasional raider.
Mm-hmm.
All in favor of allowing our Knoll friends to eat raiders.
Aye.
Don't forget us bugbears.
Oh. And the bugbears. My apologies, bugbears.
Of course.
You guys are strong, right?
Mm.
Bugbears?
We have our moments.
On a scale of 3 to 18, about how strong are you?
Well, technically we're monsters, so we don't have stats.
Oh.
But we do all
Made
right.
absolutely no sense. Yeah.
You do all right? Okay.
Well, you can.
What about
You can plus it.
what about treasure?
Treasure.
Well, the master let us keep a little something for ourselves.
What percentage?
Well, it was mainly what we could sock away. All right, well, the master wasn't all that great of a boss.
All right. Huddle.
Whatever you can fit in your hand, you can keep.
Hold on. Let's huddle. I'm thinking that to secure the gnolls and the bugbears to our service, we should at least let them take half of what they capture.
Do they know what a half is?
60-40.
25%. 25%. It's more than the master was probably giving them.
I say 60-40. We don't want them getting too confident.
60-40?
40.
Okay.
60 for us, 40 for them.
Okay. All right. Let's.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
you know,
All right.
70-30 is
So.
all right. Yes.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna offer you 60-40 split. You get 40, we get 60.
I need someone to make a charisma roll.
Do it, Squitter.
Not me.
I'm on it. Hold on.
You want to get lower than your charisma.
No event of charisma. Hold on. It's like I know how to do this time. Four. Yes. That should make
I
it.
really hope for a bard that is lower than your charisma.
Well, he does play bagpipes.
Yeah.
That's probably why his charisma is an 18.
Damn, do any of us have really good charisma?
Everyone's a critic.
All right. 60-40. Okay. That's fine. When we get to stay here, we get 40% of the proceeds of what we bring in. We get to prevent raids, so we go out and patrol, right?
Right.
And we're reporting to who?
Currently you're reporting to Dung when we're not here, and you can report to Squitter.
You know, what happened to that half orc? He was a.
You like the half orc? You can report
He was
to the
a
half orc.
fine-looking lad.
You can report to the half orc. You can report to Sargolg. Sargolg will be your direct commander.
All right. Speaking of which, and I didn't do this, and I apologize. Let's introduce everybody real quick, so people at home play along. Shall we? Sorry.
No, fine.
Totally my fault. All right. So, well, Rodney, who are you?
I'm playing Silric, an elf.
And Jay.
I'm playing Baltana, a drow thief.
And Sargog is not with us tonight. Nico.
I am playing Tiffany, a drow ranger who's questioning her current life choices.
Matt.
I'm Dagmark Ironrune, a dwarven cleric of the god Moradin.
Probably also looking at the drow questioning his life choices.
A lot of things.
And finally, Brian.
I am playing the human bard and bagpiper extraordinaire, Twitter Cutbait, and I shall regale the tales of our adventures in many a tavern at this rate.
All right. we find these terms acceptable.
Yes. I mean, yes, of course you do.
Now, we don't have to work those gnolls, do we?
I assure you,
Meanwhile, over in the gnoll crowd, one of them is saying, well, it's not like we want to work with you bugbears either.
Look at us.
We can get past our notable differences in the name of greater profits and better meals.
Yes.
Not what your master can do for you. That's what you can do for your master. Oh. Nope.
But the master's dead.
I know. And so, see? That's going to happen to you. Oh, wait, no.
All right, rewind that some there, Squitter. Get that under control there, buddy.
All right.
Just do what we tell you. We have a plan. Do you have a plan?
Just so we know, the robes, because y'all are still wearing your Temple of Elemental Evil themed fire robes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are anyway. I don't think we ever got any.
Right. Right. Yeah, I think we're not gonna stick with the uniform.
At the gift shop. Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna stick with the uniform. This was a matter of convenience. So I don't know. We might have to contract a tailor to come up with a new symbol or something for us.
I've got a great suggestion.
What's that?
Orange and black. Cartoon bird on the helmet.
No.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
I'm down with the black, but not the bird.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we can have an image of bugbears and gnoll and human working together.
No.
No?
No.
We're just walk spaghetti against the wall here.
I guess you can workshop
it.
In the meanwhile, you said you needed some strength, eh?
That is correct.
Well, lads, let's show them the strength of the Bugbear clan.
Bugbears.
What do you need lifted, toted?
Besides my spirits, that gate.
We need the crank that the ogre used to operate. We need strong arms to turn that thing so we can use the other exit to get out of here.
All right. Well, three of them go in. You hear the clacking of the wheel. Then you can see up the stairs the portcullis that drop down, slowly coming back up till it locks in place. It is starting to smell like dead ogre.
You guys really need to make a meal of him already, but all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, what do you think about ogre meat?
It's a little gamey, but can work with it.
It's there.
We could always feed him to the green slime.
Yeah, we got rid of the green slime.
You guys killed that.
Oh, when did we do that? I don't remember doing that.
You guys burnt it.
Wait, is that the out of character? Is that the running gag? The fucking green slime that you keep forgetting you killed?
It is now.
Yeah, he's all yours. You can even share him with the gnolls as a peace offering to ensure cooperation.
You might even be able to cultivate some new green slime out of him. Wait. Anyway, that's getting ahead of ourselves. Yes. Take the ogre body.
Yeah. So grab the ogre body, take him back to the rest of the bugbears and the gnolls. Divide him up however you want. I'd rather not know.
None of us want to know.
And
not even the body.
We are going to take care of the ghoul problem.
You do think it's a problem, though, right?
Yes.
None of you are particularly attached to the ghouls.
No, they're creepy.
We all agree they're creepy, and not in a good way. So we will take care of them. We need your help opening that gate.
You have the rest of the day off.
All right. Well, thank you. I guess we report to Dong in the morning.
Yes. Unless Sargulk is here, and then you can report to Sargulk.
Where is he?
He had Taco Bell, so...
regale him with feats of wonder and strength.
I hear he's hanging out with Dung.
Apoketosis.
All right. So what are your plans for these ghouls?
I say we open the door, and I will play the bagpipes to lure them out and try to do a Pied Piper of Hamelin thing.
So ghouls are immune to
charm
person.
I'm trying to charm them. I'm just trying to get their attention. Even if they don't get magic.
I was going to recommend we grab Zert and use him as bait.
Oh.
We have a whole bunch of bodies we could use as bait. Let's just
but we want them to think. We want them to like have only one morsel of food, so they all cluster together.
I was thinking we could make a breadcrumb trail, so to speak, to lead them where we want them to go.
Oh, candy. Oh, piece of candy. Oh, piece of candy.
Yes.
Oh, a figure. Oh, a toe.
I mean,
for the ghouls,
underdog.
To lead what where?
They said they wanted to put them in the cells, didn't you?
Yeah. I could kind of shoo them. I could herd them into it.
Yeah, he can use his turn undead ability.
Yeah.
And turn them and corral them into the cells.
Let's split the difference and do both plans.
And those he can't corral, we have to fight and kill.
What? No. We'll just go toss pieces of Zodat.
I turn them automatically. So,
right.
The thing would be, as long as they're more than one hit die. If they're less than hit die, they'd be destroyed. If they're hit die or less.
Yeah, they've got 2-star hit die.
Oh, okay. Then they would just be turned.
Right. But how many hit die worth of creatures can you turn?
I guess we're going to find out now, aren't we?
I like to know these things beforehand, but
well, no, I mean it's like rules, so you should know what the rules are.
Oh no, I was saying it.
Shouldn't go into stuff like that blind. Okay, so you can.
Yeah, it doesn't really give me a number that I can.
Well, I mean, there is a number.
I thought it was like 2d6 or something like that.
I hope it's a high number.
Yeah, sorry. It is 2d6.
It's 2d6, yeah. So you can we'll get down there and you can roll 2d6 and see how many hit die are affected. All right. So are you getting Zert, or are you just boldly going down there?
Let's grab Zert as a backup.
Yeah, I mean, is one fairly fresh corpse going to outweigh 5 very fresh ones.
I don't know. I didn't study ghoul ecology in college school.
That's a good question. Do ghouls like them fresh or not fresh?
Yeah, I mean, it's like they don't seem like they have a very discriminating palate.
I mean, shoot, we could probably just go in there and just make a bunch of noise and attract them to us, and then boom, Dagmark does his thing and corrals those, and then ghouls can paralyze you, but I believe that drow are also immune to ghoul paralysis. So that leaves the 3 of us as a front line, while Dag corrals the rest, and I guess Squitter can be bait.
All right. Job I was meant to play.
Sound like a plan?
Plan.
How many do you want to keep alive?
The ones he turns.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, at least 4. So that they, so that they can have someone to talk to.
Well, and then you have like a garbage disposal.
Right.
Right. That's not the noise.
I guess right.
If we have a dozen, that would get out of hand really fast. But if we have about 4 or 5, that can come in handy. That's just my take. Feel free to override me.
So we just go in.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 of us, and try to lure the ghouls to us.
Yes.
Is that a plan, guys?
Works for me.
Good. Yeah.
All right.
Team.
So you go down the passageway that Julian told you about, past the one that leads to the old master, the old master's lair, and you come to a point where the passageway continues down some stairs, and then you can also go to the west, which is where he had told you to go.
Okay, then we follow Doom's instructions.
So the corridor winds its way to the west, a little to the north, back to the west, and more to the north again, till you come to a crypt.
Who builds these things?
It's got niches on the side with splintered coffins, the remains of wrappings. You can see on the ground there's some gnawed and split bones, and then squatting you could see on the north end of this burial chamber are 9 ghouls. You can see their eyes glowing palely in the dim light.
All right.
If somebody wants to roll a d6.
Six.
All right. You will get a surprise round. So I rolled a 1.
All right. There are 9 of them.
They're all they're like crouched over. It's hard to tell what it is. And as far as your infravision goes, nothing is giving off heat. And you could just see the reflected light of a Squitter's torch. Yeah. There's like the smell of just this charnel smell of rot and earth just kind of hangs in the air. And as you get closer to them, it gets stronger.
All right.
All right, so you guys have a surprise round.
Okay, Dag, you ready with that Moradin muscle?
Yeah. I automatically turn 5 hit dice worth of them
Okay.
for
So
my
that would
first
be
try.
all right. So two of them, right? Two of them get up and cower away from you, huddling against the back wall, cringing in fear.
Can you do this every turn, Matt?
I think so. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure it's at will. I don't think you can. I don't think if you're like, this is automatic, so I don't think if you're unsuccessful at doing it, I don't think you could try it again.
Yeah, if
You
it
know what I'm
fails,
saying?
no. Yeah, you can't
Right.
just keep going and going. But I got
But,
some,
like, here-
and then I can get some more, and then I can get
Yeah.
some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that leaves 7. What, you want to start trying to take them out, and then turn whatever's left?
However you guys want to do it, I'll just keep turning every turn and try and catch more every go around.
All right.
Again.
Yeah, I'll try to cut one down. One of the unturned.
And with what?
A 2-handed sword.
Okay. So you wade your way into the thick of them, sword ready. And you are trying to hit armor class 6. Well, let me double check that. Because it's different.
Okay.
Or it might be different. It probably isn't. Armor class 6.
Okay. AC 6. All right.
Yep.
That is a 16. That hits for a whole 2 points of damage.
All right. It begins. All right, as your sword cuts through dead flesh, no blood to speak of comes out. Just the tearing of the actual muscle and flesh. All right, who wants to go next?
I will.
Okay.
Since we're slicing at them, you got one busy. I will go after another one. And I will swing. I do not know. I lost track of where the hell the chart was. There it is.
Right, so you're trying to hit armor class 6.
Trying to remember where I was.
What level are you?
I'm 4.
4th level ranger, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're probably still. Let me just double check. Just passed it. 4th level ranger, your THACO is 17.
Okay.
So you're trying to 11 or better.
That is a 14.
So that's a hit.
That's a hit.
For 6 points of damage.
Woo!
Ooh. And what are you using for yours?
A sword.
Okay. Yeah, so and it's the same thing. You lunge at it and rip into it, and it just it's not as satisfying as it would a living foe, but it's just kind of creepy how it slices through dead flesh. It's
I
almost
gag a
like,
little bit.
It's almost like fighting a ham.
Oh God, that's terrible. Yeah, Tiffany gags a little bit.
All right, who wants to go next?
So I can run in. I wanted to know about positioning. I would like to see the one that Rodney's attacking if I can try to hide and come out to attack. I don't know if that's 2-round action or 1 round.
Yeah, so it's going to take you a round to blend in if you can, and then you could swing over and get it on your next round.
That's
If
perfectly
that's what
fine.
you're trying to do. And what level are you?
I am level 6.
Yeah.
Level 5. Level 5.
Okay.
I'm level 5.
So you have a 30% chance of hiding.
Okay. I rolled a 35.
That does not do it.
Well, I think I'm hiding.
But you think you're hiding. Right.
Yep.
So so you just sneak over out of the way, and everyone can see the glint of light on his daggers or his short sword. I'm assuming you got the short sword.
Yep, I got the short sword. Yep.
And he starts to move around. Okay. And then last, I guess, is Squitter.
All right. Well, I guess I will take a stab at one of the unturned here.
All right.
Taste my blade with an 19.
That will hit.
All right. And that's a 5.
Okay. All right. So that was a surprise round. Now we'll go again on the regular round. So you guys fuck, and in the name of Moradin. And they look up. 2 of them start to cower away. The rest of them leave their feast, and you can see like the gore dripping from their mouths, and you can see flesh under their long taloned nails. And they start to rise. But it's your turn. Oh, actually, it's not. Roll a d6. Someone, just one of you.
6 again.
Roll the 3. It is your turn. I stand corrected.
Mm-hmm. As
All
it
right.
should be. Is it anyone we recognize?
So who wants to go first?
I think we should just keep the same turn order and let Dagmar.
Yeah, I can roll my turn real quick.
Okay.
Two more.
Okay. All right. So another 2 start to cower. So you have 4 that are like trying to get as far away from Dagmar as they can. And they start to like slink along the back wall. Maybe heading for the exit. Okay, so Silric.
Yeah, I'll continue attempting to slash at the one I'm fighting.
Okay.
14, I hit and do 11 points of damage.
Okay, that one goes down. You slash at it, and how does it go down?
From the last strike, Silric follows up by bringing the 2-hander around his head and then down diagonally into the right shoulder and cleave him in twain.
As you flick the gore and clot off of your blade, which probably has never been sullied with such a foul thing.
Well,
all right.
I don't know. I got it from Sargolg.
Oh. Okay. It's probably seen some action. Probably something gross in there. All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the state on the pobble is.
All right. Next up was...
Would be me?
No, I think
it's me.
It was.
Oh, it was you.
You're always
Go for
trying
it.
to get me. I
Sorry.
continue hacking at the ham, and I missed because I was retching.
Oh,
All right.
Well, is this spiral
Now,
spliced or not?
no,
Mine
it's
is.
Black Forest.
Oh,
All right.
So-
Yeah, next is Voltana.
who's staring at the?
keep at it. Ooh, that's a 5. Not going to happen, but
Okay.
it happens occasionally.
Okay, so there are currently 4 active ghouls, and there are currently 5 active players. So the ghoul, the ham, is going to attack you.
Timpani.
Yes, I'm just trying to find your armor class, which is 14, 13. Is it 13? No.
My armor
that
class?
makes no sense. What's your armor class? For some reason, I have it as backwards.
Because I think I gave it to you backwards. Mine is 4.
Okay. All right, so it's trying to hit armor class 4. Fortunately, I have a chart. If I can find my chart. There we go. Armor class 4. All right, the ham misses.
It twangs off my shield.
And then the one that was attempting that, Squitter was attacking. Squitter, what is your armor class?
Should be, I'm a 6.
Okay. It comes up to try and rip you with its claw. Armor
No!
class 6.
This is good armor,
It also misses.
as you should.
Okay. Now, Silric, your armor class is currently what?
0.
0. Oh, so it's straight up FACO. All right. So one of the ones that that is untouched lunges at you, and you could feel doesn't have breath, but the stench of rot pass by your nostrils as its claw comes damn close. And then finally, Jay, what is... Sorry, I'll know people's names in a minute.
6.
What is Voltana? 6?
6, yeah.
All right. Voltana gets hit.
I know.
You are Nani? Oh, you know what? Fuck. I'll do that next round then. Technically, they get 3 attacks each. But I didn't do that this round because they're just getting up. It tries to bite you, and it does. You're only going to take a point of damage. And because you are a drow, you are immune from their paralysis. All right. Somebody roll a d6.
1 this time.
I also rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Redemption! 5.
I rolled a 1 again. All right.
Wow, you need to send that nice.
Yeah, I'm going to change this guy.
No, keep him.
Dice jail.
Well, I don't have a jail. Mine's more of a
Back in the bag.
revolving rehabilitation system.
Camera of cannons.
It's Dice Re-Education Camp.
Yes. We have ways of making you roll a 6. All right. You guys can go first. So, Dagmark.
Okay. Three that time. I rolled 7, so 3 turn.
All right.
So that means we're down to 1?
Yes. So, and it is the one that is currently attacking Timpani.
Can't imagine why.
I will.
The ham is still going on.
All right, I will attack the ham.
All right.
16. That's a hit, and 8 points of damage.
Okay, the ham has been silenced. Sounds of the ham.
It was a talking ham.
It was more of a groaning ham. But yeah. All right, so now you have two are dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
The rest of them are crawling along, well, not on the wall, but along the back wall, and trying to get around where Dagmark is.
All right. Yeah. All right, Baltana. I think we'll need your help with this. I will run upstairs with Baltana so he can unlock the cells, get them open, so we can corral these ghouls into them.
Okay.
I guess we only need 1. Right?
Well, would it hurt to have 2 occupied? But yeah, let's go. It's just this backup. But yeah,
Well, they're very small cells, and you have
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them.
Okay.
yeah, that's 2 cells.
Also, going to remind you that there are a couple of twists and turns along the way.
Okay.
Like passageways and stuff.
All right. Timpani has a shield, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Timpani, you should run ahead and get in the way of the twists and turns and kind of body block so they don't turn your way and they go the direction that we want.
She does this, but you get to hear the joy of her retching, dry heaving every time they get near.
All right, well,
The smell is so bad.
They're going to end up in front of her. After the first one, right?
Right. How many twists and turns are there?
Okay. Well, because you did get here on your own, you know that once you get out of the crypt area proper, there, and I'll get you all a map because now it's yours. And out of the passageways, there's that north-south passage, right? And there's stairs going down.
Okay.
You don't know what's down there. So you have that. Then you have the 45-degree angle passage that leads to your headquarters, right? The living quarters.
Okay.
Then you have the knoll room. It's a complex, so there's a passageway off to the west. So there's definitely it's just to have Timpani do it, she would be overrun.
Right.
Probably nipped at while she was doing it.
All right. I will as we're running ahead, Timpani can take the first cutoff. All right. I'll run ahead shouting for the gnolls.
Okay.
To come and assist.
Okay. So you're gonna put gnolls and bugbears at the at the points where you
Well,
don't want them to go.
Right. The bugbears would have to choose because I did tell them they had the rest of the day off.
Okay. All right, fair enough. Now, I believe there's less gnolls than bugbears because you killed a bunch of them. Might be less bugbears.
I think it's less bugbears than gnolls.
Yeah, there's less bugbears than gnolls. All right, so you're good. Okay, so you are able to corral them back. It takes. Well, you don't have to go through the excruciating details of the Keystone Cops or yakety sacks or whatever that happens while you're corralling.
Rolling.
Yeah, the
Keep
undead.
the coolies rolling. We play both kinds of music here.
Bagpipe and cowbell.
Yep.
Eventually, you get them all up through to where you want them into the torture chamber prison complex.
Okay, do I need to go up ahead and help open up the doors? Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah. If there's any locked cells, we need you to use your thieving expertise.
You had opened all the cells.
Oh, we had? Okay. Yeah,
yes, when you were ridding the world of zombies.
Yep. In that case, get ready to start slamming doors.
Okay. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
All right, so there are 5 cells. And there are 7 ghouls.
Well, I think what we should do is fill up 4 cells with ghouls and then lock Timpani in one cell, so to help her get through her disgustingness of ghouls. You know,
I will kick you straight in your balls.
Listen, this is coming from my heart.
I think that's a no.
Aversion therapy.
Exactly.
It's not the ghouls that bothered me. It's the smell. My sinuses are draining.
And the ham.
Okay, I'll pop open some cells and get ready.
All right. Like I said, we can just brush through the old yakety sacks, all that. We'll say that after about a half hour or so of trial and error and corralling ghouls, you get them in their cells.
Perfect.
Excellent work, team.
Now do we want to go see the druid that you were talking about?
Sounds like playing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So we can go up what used to be the green slime stairs now.
Yep.
Which is why we did that.
So do we have to kill this green slime?
No, green slime is dead.
When did we kill the green slime?
Sorry, I had to.
Squitter or steer pike lit it on fire after we finished up the zombies.
Okay.
How far away from the dungeon is the place that we have to go?
Outside.
Okay.
Yeah, so Hamlet's about, a day and a half? You didn't really come from Hamlet. No, it's not a day and a half. You have transportation, or somewhat. You have your mules.
Yep, and our merchant friends who are outside guarding them, who we also have to recover.
Right. Yep, and they are, surprisingly, there. Cowering.
My friends!
Oh, you made it out.
Yes. And it also belongs to us.
It does.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Indeed it is. In fact, we have a proposition for you.
What is that?
We are
Please
a
don't
promising
make me
new
go back down there.
adventuring startup looking to expand into merchant caravans.
So you want to invest in our merchant caravans?
I think so, as long as you can keep our lovely new fortress supplied. We will need supply officers in this company.
What sort of supplies would you need? As the Abakai come out.
Well, we need to make sure.
Somehow they were tortured and beaten within an inch of their lives, but they all have an abacus.
Right. Well, now we're talking
I mean,
business.
that's the one thing they wouldn't take from them.
Yeah, one of them puts on a visor.
Oh, the way that they synchronize that's kind of
Carrying
scary.
the one.
Never heard that many abacus at one time. That's unnerving.
Well, we will like to possibly start rebuilding this keep at one point. So we definitely need someone with logistics skill.
Well, I know there's people in Hamlet that do that.
Mm-hmm. You know some of these people.
Well, we've done business in Hamlet.
Also, how averse are you to competition?
What do you mean?
Well, there's a couple of fellas in Hamlet that run the local trading post.
Oh, those. Well, I mean, I guess we have to deal with them. We'd rather not have to deal with them.
If the rest of my fine coterie are in agreement, we would like to give you some seed money to put those bastards out of business.
I'm listening.
Well, the exact how is up to you. Of course, through straight legal means.
Well, I mean, putting them out of business wouldn't be too terribly hard. They do overcharge. So if we can have Charlie setting up shop. Charlie's the gnome.
Mm-hmm.
We can. You have relatives, Charlie, that you can bring in to help run the shop. Tepeth and I, and this is Pan talking.
Mm-hmm.
We can supply you with a minimum with a minimal markup, so there is a small amount of profit. We can eventually get rid of them. We just need to have a brick and mortar. I think that would be the biggest obstacle right now, would be to have a place to set up.
Well, you're more than welcome to use what space we have here.
Well, this is a little out of the way. I mean,
right, as a, let's say, as a storehouse, as the mercenary bandits that were here did have quite a collection of materials that could be repurposed to your own needs.
Materials, you say? What sorts of materials?
A bunch of leather armor, some shields, some spears, glaives, guisarmes, some axes, some weapons that you could sell.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how much that would sell in Hamlet, but it's definitely a start. I was thinking we can also use like regular, and sundry goods.
Well, we do have some barrels of consumables, some brandy and salted meats down there. We do need to have some provisions for ourselves to dip into. How many we have 20 barrels of like goods.
Okay. I think we can definitely start with that.
Well, we'd like to keep some of them on hand, so
Okay.
what do you guys think? A half? Give them 10 to get started?
Well, I think to get started, we need to secure a premises.
Okay. Well, we're going back to Hamlet. We can talk about that when we get there.
Okay.
But first, Dagmark, you want to try to call the druid? You have the claw.
Like just yell out really loud for him. I mean,
No, I believe he gave you a means of communicating with.
yeah, I mean, I guess I can go to the edge of the jungle and hold that claw out and yell his name. I mean, isn't that how that works?
Yeah. I guess we really didn't go through the.
Yeah, he just said it would guarantee safe passage.
Yeah. So you do that, and eventually, you see this gentleman coming out of the jungle, and he says, "Aha! I see you have met your foe."
Yeah, we took care of most of it. Some of those people now or some of the beings in there are going to work for us, and they're going to be going after the people that are raiding. So they've changed sides. So if you see them coming and going, that's why. But if you see them acting outside of that purview that we gave them, of being the hunters of the hunters of the hunters, please let us know.
Or, since it's your domain, you may deal with them as you wish.
I will
True.
deal with him as I wish.
However, we would like to request something.
Well, I suppose you did do me a bit of a favor by clearing this dump out.
Yes, you are the master of these lands.
I wouldn't call myself a master,
Well,
more of a caretaker.
The caretaker of these lands. And we are moving into the ruined moathouse to aid you in caretaking of these lands. We would like your aid in a little bit of security, kind of being our eyes and ears out here. There are forces that may try to interfere with the newfound peace of this place.
Yes, I guess you can understate that. I knew what this place was.
Yes.
And the people who you wrested it from won't give it up as lightly as all of that. There's only so much that I can do myself.
Ah, but you have friends among the creatures of the jungle.
I do.
Who can act as eyes and ears.
But, well, let's not mince words. The dwellers in the Temple of Elemental Evil are stronger than they should be. Stronger than they were left. They're getting stronger all the time. Obviously, you've depowered one of their strongholds, but they have more scattered about the woods. And there would be only so much I can do physically to help you. Obviously, I could certainly keep my eye out, but the real way to get rid yourself of this plague and really this entire region is to do what should have been done years ago.
Cut the heart out of the beast.
Exactly, and maybe you should get the that tale is not mine to tell, but your friends in Hamlet know very well what I'm talking about.
Yes.
I would almost say that because of their cowardice, that now they are getting what they deserve, but almost.
Well, I would ask you not to necessarily keep your eyes on everything, but in principle, in general, just the location of the moathouse and the surrounding areas. We want to keep our base mostly secure until we get this dealt with. And that is our request.
Okay. I have a counter request.
Sure.
You shall not harm a tiger in this area. Any tiger, not just a tiger, but
What if they attack us?
they won't.
Well, then I see no problem with that.
Well, what if we have a counter offer? That we just do what you asked us to do.
Well, that, my dwarven friend, is something that I believe I can live with.
I got the wisdom. I don't got the smarts.
Excellent. You are under my protection. Or as for what that's worth. But that will all be moot if these element worshippers are allowed to continue.
Yes. And forgive our haste, but the longer we stay here, the more power they can potentially gain. So farewell. It is back to Hamlet with us.
Excellent. And he walks out of the marsh into the jungle, and you think you see as his form disappears into the green dark, a hint of orange and black.
Neat.
No cute cartoon bird, but and I think we can leave it here. It's 11, and pick it up next week at Hamlet.
Ooh. Our power grows.
And then I just put together a list of the things that you would like the merchant to be looking out for, and how much of your booty you want to donate to that.
Yep. We shall be discussing that.
And like a plan for undermining the merchants in town.
And with that, good night, everybody.
Yeah, and I promise I will not get all like traveler merchanty in this.
Okay.
What if I want you to?